40, 50, 55, 60. There, that's it.
And that's the last time I'm going to wait, OK?
Right.
You look terrible, man. I've brought you some food. Soup and that. Do you want anything now?
I'm not hungry. My mum, she's always on me to eat something when I'm sick. She says it helps you to get better.
Do you want us to clear up in here? I'll make a note to sack the maid.
What are we going to do?
Just put this back in the drawer, all right? And go to school. That way we might keep passenger off our backs.
What have you done to your hands?
I'm just playing football.
I thought you didn't play football this term.
Well, just to kick about.
Did Dad do this to you?
What did I just say?
Baz!
Just leave it, Annie. All right.
Hey, who's that?
Not right at the front, no knowledge.
Hope not here for all our sakes.
I've arranged a meeting at lunchtime. I want to go through a few things before tonight's match, so...
Hiya.
Just make sure everyone knows about it. Shut your mouth, eh? You're dribbling on the carpet.
That's a lot of books.
It's a school. There's a few of them about.
Romeo and Juliet. Are you studying drama? I joined the drama club at the beginning of last term.
I'll start a club for anything these days.
So you fancy yourself then? As an actor, I mean.
More like you get extra credit pretending to be a tree. That's the kind of punishing workload I think I can handle.
See you later then.
And it was mutual. Me and Anika just both realised it wasn't going to work out.
What? Because she didn't fancy you?
It wasn't that simple.
And she said you were too immature.
Too young. Didn't fancy her that much anyway. What's up with you this morning? Has something happened?
You said you were an expert. You were meant to be Dr. Love, who people go for when they need advice.
All right, it was just a bit of fun. I don't know why I'm telling you this anyway. It's not like you even get it.
Hello, Martin. Are you okay? I didn't mean to upset you, you know.
I've got to go.
Martin.
I told Tanya if she goes near any of my stuff again, that'll be the last thing she does.
Yeah, well, if she was my sister, I'd be an only kid by now. McElroy, you done that French comprehension?
Sorry?
Shouldn't that be excusez-moi?
More like j'aime le weirdo.
He's not weird.
Not to you, maybe. Those of us who are actually on this planet.
Mr. Big's in town.
You alright?
Seriously, you're better off out of that one.
Yeah, well, you would say that, wouldn't you?
Why didn't you say hello?
Because I didn't want to.
What will we do if we see Robson?
Nothing. Shouldn't have come round the house like that.
Will we get in trouble?
Well, like Passenger said, keep our heads down and everything will be fine.
That's going to be easy. She already thinks I'm a bully and a thief.
You telling me not? If that Tanya one was a decent mate, she'd listen.
She won't with that Emma around. I hate not being able to tell people.
Well, you can't, so get over it.
G'day, girls. What's gossip?
Nothing.
So why three of you sneaking food up to burnt out building?
You've been sniffing the paint and art again?
£5 each. All I got Robson.
It's got nothing to do with you, all right?
Ooh, I'm scared. All I want to know is, what's big story?
Just stay out of it, Matthew. We just hang out there, all right?
Losers.
So, what do you think?
Moo might be a psycho, but he's in the grass.
Excuse me, are these all the team sports you can do here?
Pretty much.
You're the guy who runs a girls' football team, aren't you?
In theory.
Sorry.
Here.
Oh, cheers.
What's she want?
How am I supposed to know?
Hiya.
I didn't take your makeup bag, Tanya.
Just believe it, Emma.
It is the truth.
You end up when you knit those clothes, Annie, so why not now?
I don't know, Emma. Why don't you tell me?
Maybe you wanted to sell it and give the money to your brother.
What for?
I believe Mr. Robson tried calling on your father last night.
He was working.
OK, well, I'm sure they'll catch up soon.
If Moo says anything, we'll be in trouble.
We don't move until Tranta says. You heard him.
You've been up to see Tranta? It's getting worse. We were going to go and take some things up at lunch.
Just leave this to us, all right? The more people who go up, the more chance of them getting busted.
It's not a pet, you know.
Right, everyone, this is your final lesson to finish off your masks. I want them completed by the end of the day and ready to be displayed.
Oh, but miss, I've only just started.
Well, you just have to stay in on your lunch hour then, won't you, Patrick?
Is she serious?
If you want more time, then you can always stay in after school. Next week we'll be moving on to hands, feet and potentially whole limbs, so get them done.
Have a nice lunch, boys.
Oi, a word.
Just because I missed a couple of training sessions.
Try all of them this time.
Yeah, well, I've had stuff on.
Really, that's fascinating. See, the problem is you're letting us side down.
Why do you care anyway?
Because some of us have got bigger things on our mind than Maddie. Baz, if you want to stay on that team, I want you at training tomorrow. You got that?
Fine.
I mean it. Say it about you no more. This is about the entire school.
Annie.
Dad, what are you doing here?
Can't a man pop by and say hello to his own daughter now?
Where were you last night? We was worried.
Told you I were doing a night shift in the minibus. Well, I'm here now. I'll make it up to you.
A man called round this morning, asking for money. He was really angry. Said you kept him waiting for weeks.
Did he?
And there were stacks of bills that need paying. Ask Baz.
Hey, I've got the rest of the day off. We could do something later. I'll meet you here.
Not sure.
What are you doing here?
All right, son. How's it going?
You look half dead.
I couldn't tell you the last time we had a decent sleep.
So go home then.
I was just saying to Annie about doing something later. I'll wait here for you if you like.
I said go.
How's Tranter? Smuggled him up a pasty, but he couldn't face it.
Should have stayed up there with him.
Don't see you giving up your lunch hour. Tannoy and Emma are with him anyway.
They better just give him the food and leave. That's the last thing we need is them whining on.
Oh, you're such a pair of divvies. Wasting a full hour in here.
We have to be here. These have got to be finished for a display, blah, blah. I'd have had mine done if you didn't keep distracting me. Like how? Always talking and putting me off. By right, you should have finished mine.
That why you're doing it? So you can score some brownie points with Miss?
All right, girls. Play nice. So, are we going to do another Sacred Undies challenge soon then, or what?
Why you fancy a crack at them?
Anything you can do.
You've had it for weeks now, Tom.
Of course. You tried last week with Vanny's mobile. Oh, and what happened? You were beaten by a girl.
No, that's
the man, until one of you two topped the school photo. Then, and only then, will he even dream of handing them over. And let's face it, it's not going to happen.
Hey, we could always make Andy a body cast out of this stuff. Except he's not enough to cover it.
Hilarious.
I'll do it.
You always talk a good challenge, but pulling it off something else.
Come on then, plaster me up.
Maybe we should tell someone.
We can't.
He didn't look that bad. He looked a bit tired, but he looked all right.
It's not about how he looks. Do you know what would happen if anyone found out about us? They could split us up. We're all right as we are. You talk to your mates.
I hate this place.
Just hang out until the last bell. It'll be all right.
Have you got football tonight?
Why?
So just want to go, okay?
Right. Just wait for me at the gates, okay?
Starting to make sense why those two are so close.
How do you mean?
Probably uses her to pick up whatever he's on. Who's more likely to get stuck, that pillhead or his 12-year-old sister? She would always used to follow us about everywhere. What if he's using her to push it onto first-year kids? That's just sick. If I ever found out he tried it on with our Tanya, I'd kill him.
Yeah, well, I'm out of it now. As far as I'm concerned, that's it. What are you waiting for? Loverboy to beam down.
Is that the best you can do? Because it's getting boring.
You save yourself a lot of hassle if you just told him you liked him, instead of waiting for Speedy Gonzales to work it out.
Something happened.
Well, I can't tell you.
Oh, no, go on. He was only messing about.
It was like I told him I'd run over his puppy.
When?
I told Martin I liked him. I tried to hold his hand.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. How about I help you?
Why?
Because I thought we were friends. Oh, come on, I was only pulling your leg before. And in exchange, I could get a peek at that French comprehension.
How can you help?
You want to get a fella to like you? Trust me. All it takes is a few basic tricks.
I'm sorry for going on about a new car. I was just taking it out on you, that's all.
Because it's embarrassing and humiliating getting done.
Look, let's just move on.
That's what those emails to Dr. Love said.
Look, I'm over women now. Older ones, anyway.
Is that why you're here? You're trying to avoid her?
I find this interesting, all right? Digi, whiteboard, thingamy, what's this? It's good.
Josh, what can you do with a girlfriend and not a friend who's a girl?
The perks?
Quiet, please. I'd like to get this meeting underway sometime soon.
Like what?
Right, first item on the agenda is to discuss fundraising for the digital development.
Where are you taking me?
Should have made fun of me, should you? Or blame me for getting you into trouble. Steady!
I can't move.
Well, that was the point.
No, the point was to make a body cast, not to leave me in it.
Well, we're done now. See you later.
Where are you going?
Lunchtime. Apple crumble today. Isn't that your favourite?
You can't abandon me.
And if anyone comes, say that you're just waiting for your mummy. Waiting a thousand years.
Hey, we need to talk. What's that? Hello?
An Egyptian muppet. What's up?
Tranter. Tugger!
Hiya. You here for the team meeting? Just trying to get my head round all this. Business studies. Bit of a DOS. I'm Shannon.
Mel.
So, what brings you to Grange Hill?
My dad just switched jobs, so we moved to the area.
Saw you speaking to Hudson earlier.
Hudson?
Outside the gym? He was in this morning drawing on that thing.
Oh, poster boy. Yeah, with you.
So, you into sports then? Didn't play in nets, did you? We lost our keeper end of last term.
I'd love to help, but...
Hiya, how was your morning?
It passed the time.
That's one good thing about drama. You get to branch out and plant seeds for later on in your life.
Sorry?
Being a tree? Remember this morning.
Oh, right, yeah. And that was me thinking you're a bit of a sap.
Oh, yes. Yeah, good one. Please tell me I didn't just humiliate myself and look like a total spanner.
You like him, then?
How did you guess? I'm telling you, 2 years ago you could have mapped out the stars on his zits.
It's okay.
Okay. I think you've taken one too many shots to the head, love.
He wasn't that bad yesterday. It's up to Tranter if you want help. If we go telling anyone, that's it. He's busted.
You mean your little game would be over?
You've heard the story. He could be taken away.
To a home where he gets to sleep in a bed and eat warm food. Maybe even have the occasional shower. What if he's really ill?
Well, he says it's just a cold.
How long is he going to go on? Living up there, eating scraps for the rest of his life? Sooner or later, someone's going to find out, and that'll be it. End of story.
Tell her.
Tell her what?
Who knows about the tank room? He followed us up this morning.
Great.
Don't worry. We fobbed him off.
Why is he going to listen to you?
Well, why would he drop Tranter in it?
Because he can. That's how he gets off.
Tranter's our mate. We'd be letting him down if we grassed.
What happens if it isn't a cold and he gets worse? What happens if this is serious? Come on, Tugger. What's it going to be?
Dyson. Oh, no.
Miss, you know that part of the building that's out of bounds? I think there's something funny going on.
You little grass.
The difference between a girl who's a friend and a girlfriend can be summed up in one word. Sex.
How do you mean?
Well, at the end of the day, what it boils down to is that one will and one won't.
Will and won't what?
Do things. Take you to places you've only dreamt of.
Stockholm.
Okay, when you're fed up, a girlfriend's a person you talk to. It's her job to make you feel better. And they buy you stuff too.
How do you tell the difference?
Well, if you fancy her, then she's in with a chance. If you don't, then you're just good mates.
That simple?
If only, whatever you do, just stay cool.
Why?
They can smell your fear.
You've taken the initiative once, and boys hate it when you play it cool.
You didn't see him. He was all freaked out.
Well, yeah, but that was yesterday. He's bound to have been obsessing about it all day. Mine's just a bit shy.
All the more reason to take charge. Boys love that.
I'm not sure.
Kathy, do you like him?
You know I do.
Well, then what are you waiting for? Well, at this rate, you're going to be a lonely old woman sitting in a rocking chair smelling of cats. Seize the day.
She's right. Best course of action I'd recommend is to plant one on him.
Kiss him. Look what happened when I tried to take his hand.
Just walk up to him, grab him by the collar and get to work. You won't be able to resist.
All you've got to do is the eyes. You know, dead sultry.
Just imagine he's covered in chocolate as you move in.
Open your mouth and lick your lips as you do it. That way I'll know you really mean business.
Where have you been? I really need the book. Long story, but we're going to have to leave you here a bit longer.
What? We need to see how Tranter is.
About getting him to the doctors. Before someone finds him. Wait, I think it might be too late. I heard Mary telling Dyson about the tank room. What? Oh. Wait! I really need the book!
Right, so, after that last complete and utter catastrophe, here's what I want you to do.
Why is he in charge of the team then?
He's doing sports science A-level. Mr. Maliki appointed him guru for his coursework.
Coming up. Straight up here.
One question. Are your parents still together?
Supported there. I want the central midfield.
Yeah.
And Bush, Bob's your uncle.
Sounds like you'll be perfectly safe.
Can we concentrate, people? You can discuss your split ends and your nails later. Right, we're not going to have many chances, so I want you to shoot on sight. You got that?
But the goal's so small, though.
Me and my brothers used to side in my granddad's shed as a goal. That's not much bigger.
And who are you?
Just a spectator.
Although a potential new player.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be a team-only meet.
Hang on, mate. I think you find it does say sixth form common room on the door.
Until they sell this up as well. But don't worry, you just sit there and contemplate life.
Actually, what I was thinking was that if you squint really hard, you look just like one of the Muppets.
Hello? Hello? You hear me? Over here. I really need to move.
What are you doing up here?
We were in the computer lab and we had voices, miss.
As if I told you it were them. What's got into him? There were a boy, I followed him.
I can't see any trace of a person sleeping here. Are you sure you didn't just imagine it?
Ask him.
We just had a den up here, honest, miss.
This part of the school is out of bounds because it's dangerous, Patrick. Playing up here could result in a serious injury.
He's lying.
Everyone out. We'll continue this conversation somewhere safe.
Where do you think he is?
That's not us to win. I swear you're gonna get it.
Somewhere you should beg.
No.
It's the third time we checked your watch. Hey, Dad.
Hey, I was watching that.
What's this about you bawling somebody out on street? Eh?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I've started the tea, Dad. It'll be ready in a bit.
Always been telling me. She said she thought she was going to have to call police.
Oh, come on, you know what she's like.
So there was someone then? Who was it? Come on!
Mr. Robson.
Your headmaster? What was he doing here?
Look, I don't need this.
Dad!
Stop! Teach you a lesson! Get off me! Annie, love.
Get away from her.
It were an accident.
Just leave her alone.
Try your best, I'm not thanks to you. Fighting in the street. Disgust me. Sometimes I wish you'd never been born.
Well, then that makes two of us.
Now, come on, it's not full time yet. Let's go.
Come on, Grange Hill, come on, that's it. Come on, push up. Come on. Come on, get it up.
Right down to the road.
Pass it, moaning spades.
Push, Daddy, shoot!
Now, come on. Heads up, we can still get something out of this.
Come on, girls, what are you doing?
No, narrow the angle, come on, narrow the angle. No,
oh, come on, Rick, why?
Wait, go on. Go on, he's all alone now.
Remember chocolate eyes.
Hello, Martin.
Hi.
Can I sit down?
sure.
I've hardly seen you all day.
I've been busy with Digi Committee stuff and talking to Josh. Do you want to play?
No, thanks. About yesterday. I'm sorry if I scared you.
Could you smell it?
What?
My fear. I tried talking to Josh, but he only confused me more.
What did he say?
He said that going out with someone's just like having a really good friend, but only better.
Did he?
Yeah.
Is that what you think when you look at me? That I'm a really good friend?
That and Stockholm. It's in Sweden.
Oh.
I had a dream I was there once. I've never been, but you were there too.
What are you doing?
It was just a kiss.
Stay away from me.
Looked everywhere, Tug. He must have just legged it.
Transfer will be okay. He's been on the run long enough to learn a few tricks.
That's just it, though. And this was his home and he was safe here. Now who knows?
You go, please.
I can't help it. It's that plaster. It gets everywhere.
You don't have to tell me. I did your bottom off.
Hey, Tug, don't forget those pants tomorrow. Those babies are mine now.
Yeah, whatever.
It'll be all right, you know.
I was actually thinking about Annie, not Tranta.
Why?
Well, if what Karen said to me is true about Annie's brother being into drugs, then we don't know what kind of trouble Annie's in.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's all right to steal. Friends don't do that, not to each other. If she wanted help, she only had to ask. You heard Miss Dyson this morning.
Quick! Go get help! Mate, can you hear me?
He's dead, isn't he?
Shut up!
Don't tell us to shut up. This is your fault. I told you to get wet.
It was his choice. He's a mate. I couldn't say no.
You all right?
That's the last time he touches us. I've had enough.
What are you doing there, Dad?
Yeah, well, he ain't gonna take him, so someone else has to make him.
He said he was sorry.
He's always saying he's sorry. It doesn't mean anything.
Really don't think we should be doing this.
No, should be ramming these down his throat.
Dad, your tea's ready.
Look, it's the only way, Annie. Everything's all right when he's on these. It'll be okay, I promise.
Look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gone off like that. It's just we're working nights.
It's getting cold. Get Dad a drink.
Go on, love. It's nice. You're not having any? Who taught you that?
I don't want you near me anymore. He was a taster for the canteen food before he died.
All we get is Bassinger and Robson sticking their noses in.
Don't you raise your eyebrows at me.
If I come up with a plan to get out, they cover me.
Just expressing our opinion.
I kind of like it.